What's up, guys? We are live. It's Wednesday night. My goodness. We are ready to drink some rum with all you beautiful people out there. We've got a fun night for you scheduled this evening. We're going to be looking at every state's favorite Christmas cocktail. I mean, who doesn't want to know that? Who wants to know?
Every state's
and truthfully,
favorite Christmas
this is
cocktail.
just going to determine, are you happy with your state? Or are you disappointed?
Maybe it's time to move.
Maybe it's time to move to another state. You're going to really find what people are really feeling. Yeah, right? There you go.
Anybody want to move to Iowa?
Super exciting. We're excited to look at all of that. And we are looking for, I got to post this in the Facebook group right there. And if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, check out the links down below.
You should.
That Just
What are you
Drinking
doing
After
with your
Hours
lives?
Facebook group.
You should join the Facebook
TikTok,
group.
And that Patreon link,
Goodness.
which takes you to our Patreon, which has our rum club and our rumless rum club.
Our rumless rum club?
If you guys are interested.
Tell me more about the rumless rum club.
If you're joining the rum club, where you get rum shipped straight to you, or if you find out you're in an area that can't get rum,
that's sad.
You can join the rumless rum club and still hang out with cool rum people, distillers, learn, and possibly get rum from time to time. We just can't guarantee anything because it's a lot tougher to get to you.
No guarantee.
A lot of toughness. Point. It's up to other people, so it's out of our hands. But make sure you check out those links, and thank you for hanging out with us, all you beautiful people. The week after Thanksgiving,
we appreciate each and every one of you.
10 pounds heavier this week. So I'm excited to run it off a little bit here this evening. I got a little energy jolt in me, little turkey running through the veins.
Smoked turkey. I mean, so you smoked a turkey for us over Thanksgiving.
It was really hard to wrap it. I mean, just
and to get the thing lit,
rolling it was difficult.
I saw you,
and then just
it
was a lot. It was a lot to deal with.
So which end?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. We are excited. It's going to be a fun show tonight. Royer's feeling electric. We love it. We love when he's feeling electric.
Feeling weird tonight.
We've got Sean in the house at number one. Am I early? I might be early. Dave C is here. Sponsored by non-alcohol rum. Love it, Dave. Yes, exactly. Zero proof.
Rum alternatives.
Mark, how you doing? Welcome in. John Hasbrock from Just Rum is hanging out tonight.
This guy right here?
Super excited to have you here. How are things going? Oh, we're talking to John, not even talking to us. We're the secondary characters.
I guess. Well, hey, that's okay.
And we love it. Sipping on Plan-A-Ray OFTD painkiller this evening. Fantastic.
Very nice.
Love that. Made a painkiller with the Navy strength rum, and that was fantastic. So I bet you that OFTD goes down pretty darn good. We got Dave Hendricks. A good windy cold evening. I'll tell you what. It's windier than heck outside.
It is.
You guys ever watch Wizard of Oz when everything gets blown away in the tornado and flown away? That was about half the speed of the wind that's outside right now. Okay, everything is blowing everywhere.
Here.
It is insane.
This evening,
it is the windiest day
this
ever.
Afternoon,
it is crazy. So we are dealing with a little bit of wind. So as long as that doesn't knock down our towers anywhere, we're going to stay here through the duration of the show. Hopefully, my hair won't get too messed up from all of it. So.
That would be a big problem.
Big problem.
If that happened,
problem. We don't like that.
Problem.
We don't like that. So I'm going to pull this.
Robert, what do you got in the glass tonight?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate you having the interest. And if you're drinking something fantastic tonight, let us know what you're drinking in the comments. If you're new to the show, introduce yourself. This is the best rum community in the world. We're a lot of fun. Everybody's very welcoming. And even if you got a dolphin on the rocks, which is water and ice, we're totally cool with that. We just love to know where you're from and introduce yourself. But I have the Ron Viejo de Caldas Finalizado.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
That's kind of Italian.
Yeah, I know. See,
Italian rum?
I say the first part in Spanish.
I'm so confused.
It's just so much more fun to say that way.
Where in the world am I?
Yeah, it's the Spanish part of France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very close. There's a network there, okay? Most people don't know that, but I'm
Spanish
giving you
part of Italy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
French, that's a whole nother
France. God, now we're bringing more stuff into
geography is not his friend.
Speaking of geography, I'm going to be doing it a lot tonight as we move around the geographical United States map. By the way, I did not know where every state was. It was very complicated.
Have you heard of all of them?
I actually, most of them. I've actually hand wrote.
Oh my God, I didn't know that was a state.
I hand wrote every single one out so that I knew and wouldn't forget, and because otherwise I was never going to locate them all at the map. I don't know. Can you? It's right here.
Hang
on. Go ahead and take a look. It's right here.
I can't even read that. What kind of writing is that?
Yeah, this is, well, it's a little mixture between Spanish, French,
In Italian?
In Italian.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. So I got my own spin on it, but I think it's going to come out just fine. I'm super excited to go through all the states and see what everyone's drinking. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you like having a good time and hanging out with the best people in the world, we do appreciate that. And we're going to, what are you drinking tonight?
I know that's not cursive.
No.
You're too young. You don't know how to do cursive.
First of all,
except for your signature.
My 3rd grade teacher taught us, I learned all of cursive in grade school. And then I've used it so much in my life that I now know how to spell my name.
Yep, there you go.
And I think there's a couple other things I kind of remember, but most of it I don't remember.
Great.
Yeah.
What do I have in the glass this evening? I've got a little pirate.
Little pirate.
So I was feeling a little piratey.
Feeling a little piratey, matey.
Piratey.
Arrgh, me hearties. Ooh, yes. See that pirate accent? I'm on accents tonight, by the way.
Wow.
I think it sounds great.
You're just nailing it.
I think so.
One right after the other.
Hollywood's calling.
Hello, Robert.
I'm gonna be world famous. Okay.
Is it Robert?
Impressionist.
Robert?
Impressionist.
Robert.
It's gonna be great. Love it. All right. So I opened up Barcelo Mizunara cast tonight. Mark G says we got a fancy rum. I love that. That's awesome. The Two Rivers is here. Shirley Temple 7-Up and rum tastes great. Love that.
Awesome.
Love that. What the Floridian Evening All got a coconut Cartel Blanco.
Oh yeah.
Coquito. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I mix it with the Italian sometimes, so it messes it up. But
I'm just so confused.
That's very fitting with the Floridian. I love that. We're going to be talking about that here tonight, just a little bit. And then Riley's here. Hey, everyone, and hi to Brittany's dad, Dave the Axeman, a.k.a. Brittany's dad, which just so happens to be my wife's best friend. So we love the correlation there. We're making connections. If you guys want to get in the inner circle of Riley, make really good friends with Dave the Axeman. There you go. There's your advice for the night. My Irish Valentine. Today's drink, Center of the Galaxy from Smuggler's Cove. Okay. Book. It's a book. Is it a physical book, or what are we talking about
Center
here?
Of the
It's in
Galaxy
parentheses.
From the Smuggler's Cove book.
Okay.
It's the Center of the Galaxy. I'm guessing it's a drink.
Okay.
That was spelled out in the book Smuggler's Cove.
Could be. I like that interpretation. It feels correct.
That's my interpretation.
I like that. I like it. I feel like you're deciphering things here.
Yes.
Oh, we got Uncle John's Cut and cranberry juice from Roger Ham.
Oh,
we love that.
Uncle John's Cut and that sounds really good.
We love that. My Irish Valentine got the recipe right there, so you know how to make it. We love that. Sharing with everyone here. No secrets here. Oh, I love it. Coquito. Thank you, Sean. That was super helpful. I appreciate that. Speaking of coquitos, let's talk about every single state's favorite Christmas cocktail.
Okay.
First of all, there's a few of these that I really didn't even know what it was all about, but there's a little bit of a definition to it, which helps me out.
About the state or the drink?
Both, really. Some states I very much question. I'm not really sure what they got going on.
Not sure if they're actually
we are going to run through all of them.
Okay.
And in the beginning here, we're going to talk about a few of the cocktails as we go, so we have a basic...
Can we kind of split this up a little bit? So I don't want to bore these fine people to death.
Before we split it up, I do want to cover a few of the drinks as we say them, because they are a little bit more complicated than just saying, "Oh, that's what that is," So I want to explain it a little bit.
I feel like we should have like a state of United States of America map behind us.
It's just
I wish I would have known that we were doing this tonight. I probably would have. I would have drawn us up a map.
I sent you a message today. You didn't reply to me, so I just thought you were mad at me. So
it was one of those days that I had no time.
I didn't get a reply, and I was like, he hates me. So speaking of why he hates me, in case you guys didn't notice, no video got posted today.
And why is that, Robert?
Yep. So we had a bit of a microphone malfunction. We lost 2 videos.
Somebody forgot to hit record.
No, I did not forget to hit record. We hit record. It's awful. It sounds like the most hideous sound in the world. I can't even edit it because it's so painful to listen to. So we're going to have to redo them. We're going to have to do it. So I think what we're kind of coming to a conclusion.
We have to do a take 2.
I think what we're going to do is take December to make some videos, catch back up, get some housekeeping done. We've got some Rum Club shipments that's got to go out. So we got to focus on that. So I think we're going to. I think
Christmas.
This
is our month.
This is our month.
This is our month.
This is us. We're sending out stuff this month.
Awesome.
For Rum Club. So we're going to focus on that. And then I think we'll move into the new year with some new videos. It's going to be good.
I forgot that
that's happening this week.
This is our month.
That's this weekend. by the way.
We
We're
gotta
doing
get that shipped out
this weekend. We're putting it all together, so that's happening. That is now. That is
Cool.
us. I'm glad you're caught up to speed
So
on Rum Club. Thanks for being
I forgot that this was December now.
Did you forget it was December?
I did.
That's crazy.
I
hate
know.
it when that
Seems like it
happens.
was just Thanksgiving just yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday, a few days ago at least, right? So we're excited about that. So I do want to get into some of these. I got a whole list, and then I've got this nice cheat sheet to tell me a few of the drinks as we go, so I don't forget what's in them, because some of them I don't totally know all of the ingredients. So we're going to start off at the most obvious place to start.
Is this gonna be alphabetical?
This is gonna start. Well, it can really go whichever way you want. I can cross them off as I go. We can go in whatever order.
We'll go in the order that you have them written down. I'm just trying to understand.
I don't know
how you wrote them down.
I don't know. We'll see. I wrote them down so I know where they're at. That's how they're written down. Don't worry about it. Okay. Why are you so interested in my paper?
So you
want to read it? You want to know how I wrote it? What's the deal here?
You wrote them down geographically.
Kind of seems like you're obsessed with me at this point. Kind of feels uncomfortable. I'm going to need you to take a step back. Okay.
The bar is only so big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Here's my step back.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Feel better now?
Feels
feel
good.
safer?
Feel a little better.
Safer?
Feels good out here. Okay. We're going to start in the most obvious of places. Okay. Alabama.
Okay.
Starting at the top of the A's, right? Which is a Christmas punch, which I did not peg them.
Christmas punch.
I did not peg them for a Christmas punch. I would have definitely pegged them for more of a whiskey cocktail of some sort. But the Christmas punch, okay?
Yep.
This is a vibrant mix of juice, cider, rum, sparkling wine, and fresh fruit, all mixed together into a punch. So it's a big mixture, right? You got a lot of things. It's kind of almost like what's the thing we did in college all the time, where you mixed everything into jungle juice?
Yeah.
Right? We made jungle juice or trash can, whatever you want to call it.
We call the trash can.
Yeah.
Punch.
Well, we had higher standards when we grew up, okay? We actually cared about what we put in our bodies. We didn't put garbage into us. We put jungle juice.
Not at all.
Yeah, you guys were using trash cans, okay?
Using trash cans.
Gross. We use coolers, by the way. We're not animals.
We use trash cans, but we did put a fresh garbage bag in there.
Good. Just like the garbage gets before it goes in there. So you gave it the same treatment that you give your garbage.
Yeah.
That's great.
Exactly.
That's so
fresh
nice.
And clean.
I love that.
Fresh and clean.
I bet it was really grateful for that. The punch was like, thank you. So nice.
Some good parties.
So nice. But that is the Christmas punch. And there are several states here that go with the Christmas punch that I'll refer back to as we move through the list. So just know that the Christmas punch is a mixture of juices, cider, rum, sparkling wine, and fresh fruit. Basically, essentially a jungle juice or a trash can mix, right? Okay. So that's what we got for Christmas punch.
I appreciate you acknowledging my era.
Yeah, we got two different eras here. I'm trying to bring the world together. I'm sure it's called something different now. They have the new thing with water, the jugs, the Borgs. Yeah, I know. It sounds weird. It's a weird thing. I don't even remember all of it, but they do it in like milk jugs, water jugs, like gallon jugs.
Yeah.
It's called a Borg. And it's like you have like has water in there, and then you mix a bunch of different alcohols and things in it, and you name it, and you carry it with you on the party and whatever. I don't know. It's what they do now. They all have their own personal jugs rather than one jug everybody drinks out of. They all make their own and bring it.
Oh, okay.
At least that's the most recent one I had heard of.
There's
probably another one
nice
now
that they're willing to share with
I'm
everybody.
Like, I'm getting older.
that from my era at least, we shared with everybody that came to the party.
Now so you don't share, you have them in like individual containers. So you'd make your own Christmas punch.
I suppose it is safer that way.
Yeah, that's exactly one of the reasons they do it.
You don't have the idiots that
drop something else in it or do something dumb or do something gross, right? Yep. You have your own. It's private. It's capped. It's named, so you keep an eye on it.
Those people, they didn't come to our parties.
Yeah, well,
that's a whole nother story. Anyhow.
It's just fascinating. I don't know what that means, but thank you for telling us.
I'll tell you later.
Awesome. Alaska coming up on the list, which I think this is very fitting for Alaska. Hot buttered rum. Makes sense, right? It's cold there.
Hot buttered
rum. That seems very logical.
Yes.
I would think that would make a lot of sense. I totally get it.
If I remember right, I think Doc Brown has a really good recipe for hot buttered rum. If I remember right, John, I think from Just Rum also has a excellent hot butter rum recipe as well.
100%. I've got another here. So Arizona coming up next on the list. You Arizonians out there, Irish coffee. Which
Shout out, Fred.
Shout out, Fred. This is what Fred's drinking right now in the holiday season. Irish coffee, which is a hits some of the warmer states here. And I'm trying to look at what this was because I know I had saw it and I was a little confused because I was like, why would they do coffee in hot states? But it's like whiskey and cream. Yeah. Whiskey and cream is what they just put whiskey and cream together and it makes the sweetness and the alcohol go together and it makes Irish coffee. That's all it is. It's whiskey and cream.
I mean, I've used Irish cream in my.
But it's not Irish. Yeah, but it's not Irish cream. You do.
I understand.
You do whiskey.
But that's what I
and
did.
Cream.
I'm just saying.
You can't put a creamed alcohol in. That just ruins the purpose. You're supposed to make your own.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
You're making your own cream. If you
I'm making it the way I want.
Truthfully, if you're doing that, you just pour Irish cream over ice, and that's technically speaking an Irish coffee. Technically speaking, right? It's some whiskey.
You gotta have the whiskey in there too.
Well, no, but see, you add.
Do you have Irish whiskey in there?
Cream and whiskey. It doesn't specify.
Well, see, there you go. So you could have American whiskey with Irish cream, and it would still be an Irish coffee.
I don't think so.
It would be.
I don't think so.
Let's hear from all you fine people out there.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Who agrees with me?
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like
I know you
got to do it authentic.
I know.
To the roots.
You have a tough time making decisions.
To the roots.
I get it.
I think we gotta put it to the roots here. We're heading over to Arkansas. I actually don't know this one, and it's not on my list.
Arkansas.
So I'm gonna have to Google it
down
real
south
quick.
A little bit from us.
Oh, thank you. That's so helpful. But
you never
heard
of Arkansas.
You guys are gonna love this. Okay, here's the joke that I have for you right now, because I read it and I had to read it twice because it didn't make any sense to me. So Arkansas's favorite Christmas cocktail. Ready?
Yes.
Is a poinsettia, which is a plant. So I don't know if Arkansas just got confused on the assignment, which is understandably so. Arkansas, we get it. It's okay. We all know. Okay. Or if they have some magical drink, but it's not written about in the article. Nobody talks about it. We just say poinsettia and move on. Okay. And I don't understand.
So we don't know what that drink is?
I don't.
Or if they just got literally confused.
And I just Googled, and I don't know if this is right. This could be totally wrong. It is a mixture of champagne, Cointreau, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and cranberry juice, named after the poinsettia flower commonly associated with Christmas. Okay. I don't know. To me, didn't specify any alcohol. I think Arkansas might just be grinding up. I'm
going to do a little public service announcement right here. Do not, I repeat, do not take a poinsettia plant and juice it.
I don't know.
Do not do that.
Unless you're from Arkansas.
No, even if you're from Arkansas, that is extremely bad idea.
They are built different.
Not do that.
They're built different.
They are.
They're built different in Arkansas. Okay?
Shout out Jim. I'm not going to say your last name, but you know who you are, and you're probably watching. So
from Arkansas?
He's from Arkansas.
Is he there now?
He is
enjoying poinsettias.
I don't know if he's enjoying poinsettias, but I know he loves his Cobb salads.
We do. He loves his Cobb salad and poinsettias.
There you go.
Is there poinsettia in the Cobb salad?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm just saying it could be. All right. Moving on to the next round here. So we're gonna start finally having some overlap here. California Irish coffee again. Very big in the hot states over there of just doing whiskey.
Are we live again?
Clear. Vodka's trying to keep us down, but we won't go down. Okay?
No.
Sorry for the blackout there. It's been happening across YouTube. I've heard of other YouTubers having this problem, so I appreciate you guys' patience because
just that windy outside.
It's that windy. It's that windy.
Right here, right now. It's just that windy.
The YouTubers have been having this
blowing
problem.
Us off the channel.
Not really sure what's going on there. Let's see here. I'm going to catch up on your comments real quick, and then we're going to move on to Colorado. Plantation, Mr.
We're
Fogg.
Literally going to Colorado?
We're going to Colorado.
Cool.
Mr. Fogg, Navy rum is tasty. We got it up here. It is fantastic. Oh, we got to move my arm the other way.
Are you directionally challenged
so good
this evening?
It's
or
opposite
what?
in the camera.
I know it's opposite in the camera.
Yeah. Jungle juice made in a new trash can. There we go.
See.
You got to buy a new one. So it has the Walmart germs on it. Yeah, because that's better.
Yeah.
It's better than trash.
They get it.
Yeah, totally get it. I get
what we did.
I get what you're saying, Two Rivers. Nice. I can't get Star Union in Ontario. Oh, we got good conversations going. Maybe it needs some gin. Nothing needs gin.
Nothing needs gin.
The gin drinkers
Nothing
just tried to
is
black
ever
us out.
improved by adding gin to it.
Irish
guarantee
American coffee, as Mark G said. We change it if you use American whiskey.
Oh,
Irish
okay.
American.
There you go. I like that idea.
It's cold here in Florida, 62, Boring Cider says. I just finished my setup of hot buttered rum and Just Rum oak aged rum. That sounds
With
delicious.
Just Rum
62, bird chili.
I told you, Just Rum had a really good. What's it called again?
What? What are you saying? Oh gosh, you're making me drop things. I'm back.
Hot butter.
What are you saying? Yeah, hot buttered rum. It's good.
I told you.
You told me. All right, Colorado. Okay.
Colorado.
We got a new drink here. I got to find it real quick before I move on because I don't know. I think
you got a new drink.
I got another new drink that's on here. And it doesn't tell me what's in it. So they have what they call a Christmas margarita.
Christmas margarita.
Christmas margarita.
Colorado?
Yeah. This is
I said we were going to Colorado.
Yeah, this is Colorado.
I got my skis and everything ready to go.
You're right. So this is Colorado's. They do a Christmas margarita. Okay. Very, very Christmassy. Connecticut filling in there. We got people drinking this already here. I love it. What the Floridian was already on top of this. The Coquito.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. The Coquito is on their list for.
I think who was already drinking that?
The
Floridian?
Floridian.
I think he is just a trendsetter.
The Coquito is a Puerto Rican beverage made with coconut milk and rum. So very, very Florida-esque, right? Connecticut's got it figured out. They're doing that.
So is that the second drink that adds rum to it?
That is the second drink that I found. Well, hot buttered rum. So there's 3 actually.
3? Okay.
That's third one technically.
Okay.
You could really add rum to all these.
Well, you can.
You can just put rum in all of them. That's what I would do personally. We're gonna move on to Delaware, where they've got a peppermint martini.
Oh, a peppermint martini.
That seems very Christmassy. I like that. Delaware is staying in the Christmas spirit. Makes perfect sense. Florida going back to the Coquito. I think we all saw that coming. Right? Makes sense. Florida's going to the Coquito. Georgia heading back to the Christmas punch, that trash can punch.
Yeah,
very popular, by the way.
Yeah,
a lot of states we're going to find that are going to have some of these, right? Hawaii surprised me a tad. Okay. I wasn't ready for this. They also did an Irish coffee, which I 100% bagged them as the Coquito, being like coconuts and rum and all that. I was like, this has to be it, but maybe they're just drinking that all year. And they're like, Christmas time,
something a little bit different.
We're gonna go creamy whiskey, right? So Hawaii's in the Irish coffee. Idaho over there for you Idahoians, okay? Hot buttered rum back on the list.
Yeah, baby.
And then it took a while to get here on the list, but Illinois coming up strong with eggnog, spiked eggnog, which is very popular
any
here.
Other kind?
No, not here.
Not here.
At least in Iowa, it's not any different anywhere you go. It's the same. Indiana heads back to that trash can Christmas punch. Okay.
I'll be right back.
You're heading back? Okay. Oh, we're gonna wait for you then before we head into Iowa. It's a big deal. We're doing all kinds of stuff, and I'll just hang out with you guys for a few minutes. Throw some peppermint bark in a Coquito. That sounds fantastic because I'm really just trying to find some of these Christmas cocktails we got across the United States, what states are doing. I think it's fun to see what everybody's doing. And honestly, I think there's always a spin to play on it, right? Like putting peppermint bark in a Coquito. I love that. I think that's a super cool Christmassy idea. Heading into the holidays and just warm, the season and all the stuff. And I think it's really cool to do stuff like that. The Mai Tai show be near the top of the Scorpion Bowl. What are we? Rum and water. I love this. Rum and water. 2 Rivers. What are you talking about?
Rum and water.
I feel like I just read a calligraphy wall. The Mai Tai show be near the top or the Scorpion Bowl. Do you understand the calligraphy that's coming out? I love it. I don't know. It's the most recent.
2 Rivers.
2 Rivers. We're deciphering. I don't know.
The Mai Tai
I don't know
show.
Yeah.
Be near the top or the Scorpion Bowl.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. If you don't get it, if you have to ask, you just don't know. Okay. Iowa. So Iowa
is going to be
You're gonna be so wrong.
Really?
I think I know you're gonna be so wrong. I didn't see Iowa coming from 10 miles away.
Well, I would say it would either be seriously a spiked eggnog,
Okay,
or
that's what I thought.
or an Irish cream.
Yep, I could have seen that too.
Right?
The Irish coffee.
That's neither one of those.
It's neither one of those. I'll give you one more guess, and then I'm going to tell you what it is, and we got to keep moving.
It's something that I wouldn't think.
It is definitely something you wouldn't think.
Margarita.
Nope. Because it hasn't even been said yet. This is a cranberry mimosa. Right?
Who took this survey?
I'm an
Are
Iowan.
they actually? Did they ask somebody from Iowa?
I don't know who they asked in Iowa, but they
did that wrong.
I don't think I've ever had a cranberry mimosa. I've had regular mimosas. I don't think I've ever had a cranberry mimosa. I don't know how that's the most popular drink. I've been to a lot of Christmas parties. I'm sorry,
folks.
That doesn't seem right. I have to question everything.
We should check the sources on this stuff first.
Other people from these other states, you got to tell us if we're right, okay? Because I don't know. We can't verify that for Iowa. I'd say the spiked eggnog or the Irish coffee makes way more sense.
We're on the same page, right?
Yeah, makes total sense. Even hot buttered rum.
Oh, yeah, hot buttered rum.
Makes more sense.
Any one of those three, I would be fine with. What was it?
Yeah, it was cranberry mimosa. You know? Yeah.
No.
Heading over to Kansas, though, and they go back to the trash can Christmas punch.
Yeah, baby.
It just keeps popping up, right? We just get a trash can, and we put our juices and our wines and our rums and our alcohols, and then we're like, woo, this doesn't taste like it has anything in it. And then you wake up face down in a field somewhere 30 miles away. What is that? What happened with only half of your clothes remaining? And you're like,
oh my goodness.
You befriended a squirrel from the forest. It's a crazy moment. Okay?
Actually, the squirrel befriended you.
Truthfully, you're one of them now. That's what it feels like. We bring back that Christmas trash can punch. We are having the time of our life. We love it.
So nice to know that I was living Christmas.
I love Phil says, learn to speak typo. I'm sorry. Phil speaks the right words.
Learn to speak typo, Robert.
Yes. I love it. I can't. It's hard. It's on a whim.
He has a tough time with
I have to read it exactly like it is, or my train of thought is going to go completely elsewhere. My ADHD is taken off if I start trying to figure things out at this point. Hasn't worked for me then. I'm not going to start with it now. Yeah, I'm not going to try to figure anything out. Okay. Where are we at here? We just did Kansas, Kentucky. Cranberry mimosa. Sounds ridiculous, right? Doesn't make any sense to me that the cranberry mimosa would be on the top of Kentucky.
So do they put cranberry in there instead of orange juice?
That's exactly it. It's cranberry juice instead of orange juice. It's a cranberry mimosa. That's exactly right. That's exactly what they're drinking.
They drink for the holidays.
In Iowa and Kentucky, it sure is. Now, here's one I don't know anything about. And it's another
the state,
the first
or the drink.
Yeah, both. So we had Arkansas have poinsettia, right, where they're drinking plants.
Do not do that.
Don't do it.
Poinsettias aren't poisonous.
They are.
They are poisonous. They will kill you. Do not.
It just shows.
Do not.
It just shows the strength of Arkansas people. Okay, they're resilient.
I feel like that might explain a lot.
Oh my god,
a lot of different ways.
I got family from Arkansas.
I know you do. I still my statement still holds true.
I got a good few family members from Arkansas, and I gotta tell you,
I've got some friends down there
putting it together here. This just makes sense. I'm gonna have to message them, ask them how the poinsettias are this year. They in season or what do we feel? Louisiana, has a milk punch. Now, when have you ever heard of the word milk and punch? I'm gonna Google it because I don't understand. I don't understand what milk punch would be.
Milk punch, huh?
It doesn't make any sense to me. So milk punch cocktail.
I have no idea. I got nothing.
Here it comes. Are you ready?
Do you find people out there have anything on that at all?
Oh, we do. We have the answers. Ready? Milk punch is a milk-based brandy or bourbon beverage. Oh. It consists of milk, sugar, vanilla extract, and is served cold and usually has nutmeg sprinkled on top. Tell me that doesn't just sound like a cold buttered rum, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like
it does.
You take out a couple, you swap a couple ingredients, but it's right in the same wheelhouse. It's cold instead of hot.
Yeah.
It's milk punch.
Huh.
You make a cold version.
Milk
Milk punch. Never put those
That
words
does
together
not
before.
sound
Sounds
appetizing
terrible.
at all.
Sounds absolutely horrible. But I
Sounds
get
like
what they're
something
doing.
would just curdle the minute you started
That
drinking
is
it.
kind of the first thing that came into my head in a milk punch. Like it was just all curdling.
I love milkshakes.
Reminded me of
I like
Irish
milk.
car bomb, right? Where you drop it in, you have like 5 seconds to drink the whole drink, or else it's just going to curdle and be this film, right? That's what I felt.
Been there, done that.
That is what right. You got to drink faster. Maine over there coming up with the apple cider mimosa.
Oh, wow.
So taking another take on the mimosa, very popular this time of year apparently, is you're changing out that juice for apple cider.
Or it's cold.
I would assume it's cold. I wouldn't think you would do hot apple cider mimosas. I guess you could.
I mean, it gets damn cold in Maine.
I mean, I would assume it's cold though. Yeah, it doesn't strike me as the thing that I would have expected them to drink, but that's what they got. Maryland bringing back up that cranberry mimosa. Good job, Maryland. Massachusetts, sangria. The only one on the list with a sangria. Sangria. Straight, keeping it simple. Okay. We don't need to make a Christmas cocktail.
I
make sangria. Why change what already works? I've got a perfectly good beverage that's already Christmassy. Why would I make something else? That is what Massachusetts says. They said, why are you those massholes over there are just work? They're like, you guys are working too hard. Okay. What the hell's your problem? We got sangria. We're good to go for the holidays. Good job, Massachusetts. You made it so much easier.
I was looking to see if we had some seasonal spice. I'm like, that.
No, we drank that all. It's all. We might have another bottle somewhere, but it's gone right now from the bar. So, Michigan, I'm heading over to Michigan.
Okay.
And what do you think Michigan's got? But
it's
another
gonna be something tough.
Trash can punch.
Yeah, baby.
Right? We got the Christmas punch of all the mixtures, the jungle juice, trash can. We love it. Christmas punch is what I love that we put a Christmassy name on this. It's like the most delinquent cocktail of all time. There's no rules. You just dump stuff into a bucket of some sort, and you drink it.
But I've been to some of those parties, and man, I've had some delicious. Oh my goodness, so good. Oh, so good.
Yeah,
fun times too.
I bet you don't even remember them all. They were that much fun.
Probably. Yeah.
We got another singled out one here. Minnesota, got to be different. Only one on the list here. And this makes so much sense. If you think of Minnesota, okay, think about it. Minnesota, okay. What's the one ingredient you think has to be a part of their beverage?
Maple syrup.
You're darn right. It's a maple old fashioned.
Maple old fashioned.
There you
go.
Okay. Got it exactly right. You knew what you were talking about. Minnesota's going to add a flavor. It's going to be maple.
Yep.
They add it to the old fashioned. Boom, Christmas. Bam. We're done.
It's not Christmas without it.
Morning, kids. Santa came and drank all the maple old fashioned you left for him last night. Good job. Good job. We picked right. Mississippi coming in with the hot toddy. I thought there would be more hot toddies on the list. I believe they're the only one.
Okay.
I believe they're the only one. There might be another, but I think they're the only one in Mississippi doing the hot toddy as their Christmas beverage, which I think is kind of crazy. Misery over here. Sorry.
Other people pronounce it Missouri.
Sorry. Get that mixed up all the time.
Got family down there too.
I do have family down there too. I love making fun of them all. Arkansas, Missouri. I got
Do you think any of them ever watched the channel?
Kansas, all of it. I doubt it. I don't think they know how to use the internet.
Ouch. Wow.
It just keeps coming. Zing. Here we go. And for everyone else that's out there that is from Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas that's watching the show, I'm not talking about you. Obviously, you're the smart one. You figured out how to use the internet. You know what you're doing. Let's see here. Misery does the Christmas punch again. We're back to the trash can punch. That definitely feels Missouri.
I feel like that is like a trendsetter right there.
That makes sense to me. Missouri making Christmas punch, which is the most popular beverage on this list.
What did we pick?
We picked the cranberry mimosa, which totally doesn't make sense for Iowa. I'm still throwing a red flag. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but all right, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I don't understand it, but here we go. Milk and pandan rum, Phil says. Ooh, I bet that's delicious. Yum.
Oh, yeah.
Milk punch comes back from the 1700s. Love that. That's cool. Fun fact. The milk punch. Wow. It's more famous than we are. It's amazing. Like most things in this world, I guess.
I was going to say, that bar set really low.
Really low.
Really low.
Like the poinsettia is more popular than we are, too. No, that's not the right recipe, my Irish Valentine. Oh, it's gone now. I don't know. Maybe it was the right recipe. I don't know. Peanut punch is a Caribbean drink with milk and condensed milk. Roast some nuts. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Peanut punch. Never
That
heard
would
of that.
kill you.
No, I can have peanuts.
You can have peanuts?
Yeah, I can't have all the other nuts.
Okay.
I can have coconut and peanuts. Everything else will kill me. Mixed drinks are used for chicks. Hey, Royer, I'm feeling like one bad chick over here. I'm going to tell you what, because I make a lot of mixed drinks. I'm doing it, Dave. I'm here.
I feel like Dave threw that down.
Calendar's coming soon.
He's throwing that down.
It's pretty good. Most things called milk punch. You use the milk to clarify the drink. It pulls a bitter tannin. Kidding. Here we go.
Okay, I figured this out. You know who's messing with us?
There it is. All right.
You know who's messing with us? I figured
the
this out.
Vodka drinkers.
No, it's Arkansas.
Arkansas. It's a conspiracy against Arkansas right now. They're trying to take us down. Darn it, Arkansas. We're sorry. We didn't mean to mess with you.
Oh yeah, we'll just cut you out.
We figured you weren't Texas, so we thought we could mess with you. We're so sorry. You guys are just attacking us now. Okay. So, what do we got here? Most things called milk punch use milk to clarify the drink. It pulls out bitter tannins. Put in milk and filter through a coffee filter. Okay, good to know. See, this is
cool.
Yeah, this other stuff. I'm just reading off a list, right? Like I don't know these things.
I love doing this because I feel like we're
learning things.
We learn stuff.
Educational.
From all you fine people out there.
We're learning about cocktails.
We've never claimed to know it all.
We definitely don't know it all.
We do not.
That's a long list of things we don't know. We're just here to learn. We're appreciative of all you guys helping us learn.
Yes. Thank you.
Sean, being a representative here, I'll argue that cranberry mimosa. Yeah, right? You gotta argue it. It doesn't we're arguing our it doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense.
I don't get it.
I don't think I've ever had a cranberry mimosa, and I've lived here.
I've not had one.
58 years.
I don't know what it's like, but apparently it's Iowa's most favorite Christmas cocktail.
Is it?
Apparently.
Is it really?
I haven't even had it yet.
I don't think so.
Never eat the fruit from trash can punch. Christmas punch, don't eat the fruit, Royer.
Yeah.
Don't eat the fruit.
Yeah, you don't do it. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows
Rule
that.
1. Don't eat the fruit.
You know, somebody offers you a fruit salad the next morning.
Don't do it.
Do not take it.
Bad idea, right?
Don't do it.
Do you grow cranberries in Iowa? I don't think so.
No, we don't.
I don't think. It's got to be a pretty low level if it is.
Yeah, I mean probably the closest place there's a big cranberry farm up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So
okay.
No, not in Iowa.
Maybe coconut is a legume. Just corn. Boring Cider says we just grow corn. Pork and corn. It's what we're doing here. It's what we're doing. Stay on task.
Oh, we've got your beef. We got your chicken. We got your turkey.
Pork and corn. That's it.
And we got your pork.
The whole place is made up of this, okay? All right, here we go. Montana. Montana comes in with the hot buttered rum.
Shout out Jeremy and
Chris drinking their hot buttered rums over there in Montana. We love that. Nebraska. Nobody cares. We'll move on. Just kidding. We're coming back. Love you guys. Christmas margarita for Nebraska.
Wasn't that somebody else too?
Yeah, somebody else had the Christmas margarita. I think it was at least one other time there was a Christmas margarita. We'll go
but
back.
Yeah, we don't have any idea
Colorado.
what that is.
Colorado. Christmas
margarita.
I think they're just putting Christmas trees in their margaritas. Makes sense to me. Nevada Irish coffee coming in again, right?
You know, I could see that out of Nevada.
Yeah.
Definitely
Makes sense.
Can see that.
Makes sense. New Hampshire coming in with a singled out version of their Christmas beverage over here. Cranberry Moscow Mule. Fancy.
Well.
Fancy.
Well.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, I was going to say.
New Hampshire is doing it up.
Wow.
Good job, New Hampshire.
Congratulations.
Better than the rest of us. It's pretty fancy over there, making their own version of the Moscow Mule. New Jersey.
Oh, wait. Any guesses on New Jersey?
Any guesses on New Jersey? Well,
any guesses?
I'll give you a hint. It's not been said yet.
It's not been said
it's
yet.
Another new one.
It is another new one.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yep, sure.
Orange whiskey sour.
Orange whiskey sour.
That's what New Jersey's drinking. Wouldn't have expected that from New Jersey. Would have thought of something
interesting.
Else. Orange whiskey sour. I'm not even sure what that means. Did they just add orange peel or
maybe?
Just do a whiskey sour. Is that all it is? Or they have like an actual thing they add in there to make it orangey? I don't know.
Not sure.
Me neither.
Maybe we need to take a road trip to New Jersey.
I think we should. I think that's the only way to know.
Okay.
Christmas drive. New Mexico.
New Mexico. Irish coffee?
Not too far off. Eggnog. Spiked eggnog.
Spiked eggnog.
Right? Makes sense for New Mexico. New York, the coquito.
Really?
Yeah, the New York's
That surprises
got the
me.
rum in the glass over in New York. Which
There you
makes,
go.
I get it. It's pretty popular over there, actually. And North Carolina has the orange whiskey sour as well.
Really?
Just like New Jersey. Yeah, that orange whiskey sour is picking up over there in the East. I tell you what. North Dakota, this is another one I don't know. I might know. Do you know the Tom and Jerry? Do you know what that is?
That was a cartoon when I was a kid.
That was a cartoon when I was a kid as well, but I don't know it as a beverage. It doesn't make sense to me, so let's look it up. Tom and Jerry cocktail. And let's see what we got cooking. The Tom and Jerry is a Christmas time cocktail. Well, that just spells it out. I mean, North Dakota is the only people I think that have this, and it's specifically for Christmas. I feel like they followed the rules. Okay.
I don't think there's a whole lot of people in North Dakota either.
Okay, well,
just say it.
True. Sometimes attributed to the British writer and professional boxing journalist Pierce Egan, love that guy, in the 1820s. It is a caught you off guard with that, didn't I? It is a variant. It is a variant of eggnog with brandy and rum added and served hot, usually in a mug or bowl.
A bowl?
Mug or bowl.
Bowl?
Well, it's like a bowl of like eggnog, spiked eggnog, right? So you got a bowl.
Oh, not like a serving of.
So what I'm
like
trying to. So it's a variant of eggnog with brandy and rum added, and so it's a variant. It doesn't actually say what's in it. Oh, here we go. Hold tight. We're coming in here.
Okay, we're holding.
We got a cup of milk, half of an egg yolk, half of an egg white from an egg. That's important. Don't write that down.
What kind of egg?
Egg white from an egg.
Okay. Ostrich egg.
Don't get an egg white from a non-egg product.
Okay.
Not good.
Let's not do that.
Okay. 2.5 teaspoons of confectioner's sugar, 5 tablespoons of brandy, and pinch of ground nutmeg.
I thought you were going to say ground beef.
There it is. Ground beef. Basically. It's getting wild over here. Make sure you get your egg whites from an egg. That's what I learned. Is make sure you double check.
Could be rattlesnake eggs.
I'm going to be very nervous the next time something comes with egg whites.
Eggs.
I'm going to have to ask now when I'm in a restaurant and I order egg whites. Does these actually come from an egg?
Yeah, an actual egg.
Are these egg whites from an egg or?
Because I'm allergic to those other things that don't come from actual eggs.
Yeah, I truthfully hate the corn whites.
Okay? Yeah, the corn whites are.
The egg whites from corn are the worst. Just the worst. Oregon cocktail, just rum, hot buttered rum, or spiced cranberry hot toddy. If it ain't it, give me time. I'll get it changed. We'll see. We're going to find out here in just a minute. We're coming up on Oregon. In fact, we are in Ohio right now. And Ohio and Oklahoma share the same trash can egg. I know, yeah, egg on the brain. Trash can Christmas punch. Right? So we're back to the Christmas punch. It's the most popular one on here. It's basically a Christmas jungle juice, it seems like. It is the Ohio and Oklahoma are both under those. And then we have Oregon. Okay, so what do we say here, John? Oregon cocktail, just hot buttered rum or spiced cranberry hot toddy. Here it comes. Are you ready, John? Because you're wrong on both accounts. Oregon is spiked eggnog.
Spiked eggnog.
Spiked eggnog. That's what it is.
All right.
Simple. Keep it together. Just adding the rum to eggnog. That's what it is. Pennsylvania Christmas punch. We're back to the bin. Okay, back to the trash can. We've got Rhode Island with an apple cider sangria. At least they made it Christmassy.
Apple cider sangria.
At least they didn't just take a sangria and they were like, Christmas! Woo! Sangria! Don't drink that any other time. You can't break a sangria out. It is June. What are you doing?
It's not Christmas.
What the heck are you doing? So we're thankful that they made it an apple cider sangria. South Carolina, cranberry mimosa, back again. It's on the list. Here we go. South Dakota, white Russian. I did expect this to pop up a little more. Felt like that was a very wintry drink.
Yeah.
Right? The
I
White
was gonna
Russian.
say I've actually had some of the Christmas parties that I've gone to.
I thought you were just going to say I have some White Russian friends or something. Like I thought that's specifically where I thought you were going with that. I was about to be like, really?
No,
This is what we're doing?
No.
That's what it felt like.
No.
It felt that way.
No.
It did feel that way when you started to speak. I expected it fully from you. I'm kind of disappointed that it wasn't that. So Tennessee, back to the Christmas punch.
So shout out to all the White Russians out there.
The White Russians.
Please let me know if you want to be my friend.
We need White Russian friends for Roy Air. We have to. We need that in his life. You got to check that box off. Okay. Tennessee is another Christmas punch. On it again. Okay. We got that jungle juice. Everybody loves that Christmas jungle juice. Texas, spiked eggnog. Okay. Sounds right. Utah. Now leave it to Utah to do something completely different. I again don't know what this is. Gonna pull up.
Can you give us a hint?
Well, I don't know what it is. So how? All right.
So it's not been said. And this is Utah.
Yeah, it's not been said. It's a one-off. Okay. And I'm gonna just look up a general Googled one here and see if I can get it about right. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But this is okay. Ready?
Do we have anybody from Utah?
Wassail.
What?
Spelled Wassail. Wassail.
Wassail.
Wassail.
Wassail.
So it says. Okay?
Wassail.
A classic holiday drink for the season. Served warm or chilled, this traditional cocktail is perfect for a holiday party drink, sitting by the fire, or serving at Thanksgiving or Christmas time. Okay.
Does it tell us what's in it?
Well, I am getting there. Oh my gosh.
I'm a little impatient.
It actually jumped to recipe. Here we go.
Wow.
Just so you know, that was like a mile-long thing
that
before
was
the recipe, which is insanely.
They had a lot of nonsense beforehand.
I think that's pretty ridiculous. That
did we even get to the
stuff.
recipe?
No, I actually had to go. It took me too far. Now I got to go back. Let's see here.
Wassail?
One part bourbon or whiskey.
Okay.
3 parts Trader Joe's Winter Wassail, cranberry Winter Wassail. Jinx. So this is an actual Winter Wassail. Trader Joe's makes it.
Trader Joe makes it?
Apparently, it's a beverage you can buy or a thing you can buy. So 1 part bourbon or whiskey, 3 parts Trader Joe's Winter Wassail. Cranberries, oranges, apples, other fruits you have on hand. Any fruit. Bananas, tomatoes, doesn't matter. Throw it in there. It's going to be great. Pumpkins, whatever. Rosemary for garnish and a cinnamon stick if drinking warm.
So do you like blend up the...
You just mix it all in and stir it all in together. In a mug, you add the bourbon, the wassail, mix well, add in the cranberries, cinnamon stick, rosemary, cheers, enjoy, or any other fruits you want to throw into your cup.
Cool. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, sounds like a good blend. I feel like you'd want it hot if you were adding fruits to it, right? Like you'd want to like bring out some of the flavors. Yeah. So, okay, leave it to Utah. Put something completely different.
Thanks, Utah.
Thanks, Utah. We appreciate you. We got opening our horizons to new things. Yay. Let's see here. Moving down the list from Utah. Vermont, spiked eggnog. Makes sense.
Saw that coming.
Virginia, orange whiskey cider.
Really?
Yeah, right? Virginia, I wasn't going to peg for the orange whiskey cider, but that makes sense, I guess. Washington, hot buttered rum.
I can see
makes
that.
sense. That makes a ton of sense over there. That's what I would have pegged Oregon. West Virginia is another Christmas punch. Going back to that trash can punch there. And then Wisconsin, a Brandy Alexander.
Has anybody ever had a Brandy Alexander before?
I have not. Do we know what's in the Brandy Alexander besides brandy and Alexander?
So it's basically brandy and ice cream.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like root beer float without the root beer.
It's interesting that would be their Christmas drink.
You substitute brandy.
A cold ice cream drink.
Yes.
In Wisconsin in Christmas time. Felt like it should have been something warmer.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Let's see here.
We have family up there. Hey,
we can make fun of everyone because we have family there, so we can make fun of the whole state. Wyoming, last one on the list. Are you ready? Spiked eggnog. Bringing it home with this nice spiked eggnog. We love it.
So I got a question because I feel like we didn't hit one of them.
Okay.
Otherwise, maybe I don't know. Maybe I was asleep or dozing or
what did you miss?
Spacing off. Indiana.
Yeah, we got it. Hold on. I'm going back here. Indiana was a Christmas trash can punch.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
okay.
we got it.
So how many trash can punches did we have?
Oh, God. Now you're going to make me count. Okay, we
Yes.
got 1, 2. I'm going to count while you do entertaining
Is
things.
that, because what I really want to know, is that kind of like in the Midwest? Is that like a Midwest thing?
No.
Except for the state of Iowa, which we have a cranberry mimosa, which I don't know who the drink representative was for Christmas that they talked to here in Iowa.
Right?
But they did that wrong.
It doesn't make sense to me. I really don't get it. I don't think that it really fits us.
No, it does not.
I would disagree with it, but that's 100%. Just me personally.
They did it wrong.
I think so. All right.
So one of the questions that I have for all you fine people out there, the states that you're from, do you agree with what this article said?
What they said. And if you need a repeat, you can just shout it in the comments. I'll repeat it to you. Let's see here. I got another one. Dang. Here we go. Another Christmas punch right there. Okay. All right. So I think I got them all. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 states out of 50 have the Christmas punch. And that is Alabama, Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Missouri, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and West Virginia.
Yeah, baby.
There it is.
It's awesome.
Everybody's just Christmas punching it up. I don't know. We'll see what it's got here. What do we got in here? Use just rum to spike the eggnog. Darn right, John. That's what you got to do. I love that. We got a wassail recipe. I love that. Thank you, my Irish Valentine. Look at that. See, we get recipes in here. You guys are getting hooked up with delicious drinks. That's what it's all about. Now we're just sharing drinks. I love that. Does West Virginia make a drink not from a trash can? That's a great question. I don't know anyone from West Virginia. I'll have to ask them, though. That's a great question. I made the Brandy Alexander before. It's okay. Got some okay mixes there. Mulled wine. Brandy Alexander rocks. Love that, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Trash can punch for the win. Yeah, absolutely. Christmas margaritas, just adding cranberry. So they make margaritas and just add cranberry juice. Makes sense.
You know, I kind of feel like, so maybe they didn't pick the trash can punch for the state of Iowa because that's like kind of like the state drink almost.
Well, that's what we drink all the time.
I mean, it is
jungle juice trash can punch is like
kind of there's a period of time in your life where you're growing up in Iowa that's
every weekend.
It's like
if someone's having a party in a field with a cooler. At our time was a cooler. Because we didn't lower ourselves to putting it in
afford trash cans.
Afford a trash can. That's why we put them in Yeti.
You steal the neighbors. Duh.
Doesn't
cost you anything.
Obviously, you want to put your drinks in trash cans. That's the way to do it. Obviously, it's so much better.
Barney's out there the next day. What the hell happened to my freaking garbage cans? Those damn kids.
I'm sure there isn't a hole in that bag you put in there.
Oh, there is not.
Yeah, I'm sure it's clean. Sterile.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
I mean, that's why you add the liquor.
Makes so much sense to me.
Sterilizes everything.
Yeah, exactly.
We were more carefree back in the day.
Yeah, we used coolers, and it had a spout, which was really nice. The spout was nice. Would you just dip your cup in?
Damn straight.
Oh, so your hands all touched it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That just sounds better. It's getting better.
Hey,
you know what? You know what I liked more than anything when I was making
what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
You know what I liked
that was our motto. They should put that on our license plate here in Iowa.
First of all, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it if you do so, and check out the links down below. We appreciate you all. It's the best community ever. Secondly, okay, I have to tell you, what do you think it would happen if I just walked up to the Jungle Juice party, popped open the cooler, and I was like, you know what would really improve this? If I just took my hand and mixed this in just a little bit so it's nice and stirred. Hey, you buddy over there who just sneezed into your hand, why don't you come stir this a little bit? Give it a good stir.
No, we
adding the freshness as people dip their
growing
cups
up
into your trash.
Back in the day,
terrible.
We had decorum. We had manners.
Okay,
we did even at a party.
Okay, it sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Okay, Respecto decorum, whatever you're saying over here. What are you yelling? What is that? I don't even know what that is.
See, that's the
Why are you
problem
using
with your
words?
generation, right?
Listen,
I'm just saying.
Pop.
Back then, you did not
listen.
mess around. See, I changed all my verbiage
Didn't mess
just
around.
for you and the channel.
Didn't mess around. You don't mess around.
You didn't mess around because you were
fighting off the common cold or the flu all the time.
You were asked to leave. No, see, so we didn't have that stuff near as much as what we do now.
Are you telling me the flu didn't exist in the 80s?
Oh no!
Oh my God! What did we do?
Did.
The flu didn't even exist in the 80s.
It did, but it was different.
You guys didn't have colds. Okay, you're like colds. That's just normal.
Don't be a pussy
things.
now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Get your ass to work.
This is.
God.
Oh my gosh! I love where this has gone.
I
love this argument.
Little snifflies. Oh, I can't make it into work today.
I wish I could go to the 80s and experience a cold and flu-free world. You know, it's probably because you guys' immune systems were so strong because you just stirred in your hands.
So you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's Terry just mixing his hand in there. You know,
who invited this guy?
Yeah. I just saw him reach his hand down the back of his pants and itch his butt, and now he's getting himself a drink out of the nice trash can that everybody's drinking out of. Yay! So delicious. Boy, it
was a different period of time.
Oh, you think?
It was a different period of time.
Prehistoric. Okay, that's what that was. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
We lived on the edge.
One thing I'm going to leave you guys with, other than these fine facts about the 80s that we now know, is the best rum in the world.
Who put this together?
So, according to the New York International Spirits Competition,
okay,
very highly regarded.
Sounds like nobody.
Okay, more than 200 rum entries. So, like what, 0.5% of the rum?
Yeah.
Okay, entered into this competition, seeking the coveted best rum in the world title, as judged by a trade panel which performed blind tastings by rum class and price. This year, the judges awarded the distinguished title of the best overall rum at the 2024 New York World Spirits Competition.
Yeah.
I love this build-up.
I know.
A lot of build-up.
Hit it with us.
Got a lot of build-up.
Come on.
Known as the best rum in the world,
right? Is.
To Star and Key, known for the Star and Key Rum VSOP Single Cask Rum, the VSOP, right? We've not had this rum. I can't confirm nor deny it, but here's a little picture for you guys to go look it up. Star and Key. There it is.
Where are they out of?
I don't know. Doesn't give you any other facts. Who do we care? They just make good rum.
Okay.
Indian Ocean fresh cane.
Cool.
There it is.
Don't care. So, who was this put out by?
I think it's Mauritius.
Who was this put out by?
This is the New York International Spirits Competition.
You know who's wondering more about who really picks the top 10 rums of the year? I think everybody's more interested in what we're going to pick this year for rums to try this coming year.
Absolutely. You want to talk about the biggest competition of the year?
Oh, yeah.
It's the 2024 top rums of the year. It's actually going to be the top 10 rums to try in 2025. We love that. The 2025 best rums to try from Just Drinking. We have narrowed our list down to about 17. We got 17.
Yep. So
we got 17 rums.
Yep. Not going to show you the whole list.
Quick
but that was it.
Here's the list.
Yeah.
Take a look. It's right there.
Seriously. This is the list. This is the list.
That is the list.
This is the list.
Yeah. So we have 48 rums that were on the list.
Yep.
Out of those 48 rums, we've broken it down to 17 so far that are contenders. We're going to have to sit and enjoy a beverage or two over the next week, following weekend. And next week, I think we're going to compile our information and break down the top 10 rums to try in 2025. Good thing I grew up in the
80s.
Super. Good thing.
Saying.
Good thing. You know, what would have happened if you would have grew up in the 40s?
Yeah.
Hey, you know? Anywho, so we're excited about that.
My own speakeasy.
We are. That's probably true. Would have been awesome.
Just saying.
I love hearing the stories from my grandma about that time span and everything they did. Iowa was a fun place.
She
to be.
She did some rum running too.
Her family did. Yeah, she was all very, very cool. My aunt, I believe, still has one of the original jugs that they used to carry. It's super cool. Super cool. She tells me stories all the time. They had interlockings with the Jesse James gang and all this stuff. They had a whole network. Iowa was a big deal back then.
It was.
My grandma lived a life. She was a child during these times, getting to experience all this. Absolutely insane, crazy times. My grandma's an absolute badass. So love that. She runs her own secret wine club out of her out of her retirement home.
Still yet today.
Love that.
Still yet today.
She knows what she's doing. So very excited for the upcoming top 10.
Yes.
Very pumped about that. It does look like I think we're going to reconvene and recalibrate over the next few weeks. We normally don't take a break, but we had some microphone problems. We lost a couple videos. We don't really want to start over because we want to get into the top 10.
Yep.
So I think what we're going to do is press forward, work on some stuff. So the next couple weeks might not see some reviews and videos going out until the later or towards the new year. But we will be having new rum coming. We're setting up. We're going to do some recording, get stuff ready so we can hit January.
We are
running.
Also going to be putting together the Rum Club Christmas presents.
Super excited about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be happening this weekend. We're going to be picking out everything. We're going to be filling it all up, filling up boxes.
You will all get to enjoy the pandan.
Super excited. Super excited for everyone to get to try all the different care packages. We're going out for Rum Club. If you guys would like to be included in the Rum Club shipment, you must join by Friday. I will give you till
this Friday.
Friday would be the deadline.
That would be December 6th.
Yep. So those links are down below. You can check that out or join the Rumless Rum Club.
Yeah.
And just come see what it's all about.
Yep.
Just come hang out.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot less
great
money.
People.
And you can just come hang out and enjoy it. We got limited spots available on both. So we'd love to have you guys there. Yep. And I think I covered everything there. Check out those links down below. Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok, all the cool stuff. I think we're going to be trying to utilize a little bit more of those platforms coming into the new year. We got some plans in place. Royer's technology game is stepping up. Sounds like he's going to be the official spokesperson of the Just Drinking TikTok. And he's going to be running it all from his phone.
Really?
I've also heard his OnlyFans might go up on debut. I don't know. We might actually publicly put it out there. We'll see what happens.
And we might come out with a calendar for 2025,
maybe a calendar.
2026.
The Rum Daddy Royer calendar.
Who knows?
Who knows? We're excited about it. We're thankful that you guys hang out with us here. Thanks for making us feel like we're actually some special people. On the first cut for the top 10, right? How many are mine? Get out of here, John. Get out of here, John. Don't you worry about a thing. You didn't make new rum this year? I don't know. Super grateful for everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys are the best rum community in the entire world. We're super thankful for you. Going through Thanksgiving, we hope you had a great time. Got a chance to reflect on all the amazing things, opportunities, and people we've gotten to meet along this way. We're really looking forward to carrying that into next year and doing some cool stuff. I think we're going to try and maybe do a few different things next year for the first time ever since starting the show. So we're going to try some things out. Maybe try and take a stab at just being able to be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, visible for you guys in more of a capacity. So we're excited about that. Royer is going to start a daily show.
Really?
I'm just kidding. I like to put him on the spot though, but it is going to be fun. We're going to be working on some stuff in the new year, and we're really excited about it. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We hope you had a great evening. Hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving as we roll towards Christmas. We're looking forward to
enjoy the holiday season.
Enjoy the holiday time. It's a good time. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Stay healthy. Stay filled with rum. Stay filled with good drinks, good friends, good people. And with that, Royer, let's get him home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.